Hey, football fans, welcome back to Football Sagas. It's a channel whereby we give you guys update about football, we break down, football tactics, and also give you back update about football. So today we'll be talking about, the FIFA the best award that took place yesterday. So it was a ceremony meant for players, for the individual brilliance of last season. So we saw a player who gave nothing but his best last season, although that team did not win the Champions League. But now people they see now why we see give him he was giving he was not giving enough praise. And also we saw the same the same thing in the Ballon d'Or ceremony too. But so Jay, what else to talk about Raphinha not giving like I feel like Kopama and then Bellingham was giving praise more than something like that. So break it down for us.
Okay. Firstly, about Raphinha, I think the problem is Barcelona fans.
Okay. Why?
Okay. Raphinha had more than 40 plus goals contribution, at least twice more than Yamal last season. But what are Barcelona fans? Who are Barcelona fans pushing? The Barcelona fan page, all these one, who are they been pushing for Ballon d'Or and FIFA best? Yamal. So when your own club don't rate you as the best,
So
they don't put you as the best, and your own club has been trying their best to undermine your efforts. When I say undermine, what do I mean? Barcelona went and bid huge sum of money and offered more salary to Nico Williams to come and play which person's position? Raphinha. They wanted Raphinha gone. That's why they wanted to get Nico Williams to play that position, and Yamal plays this other position like they do in the Spanish national team. Now, Barcelona last game before the one they played yesterday, they won Osasuna 2-0. Raphinha scored both goals, as we are both aware. But who won the man of the match? Yamal. So when the whole club, the whole process has been favoring Yamal, undermining this guy. Now his wife and everybody now wants world recognition to come on him. If his own club does not rate him, the Barcelona still went ahead to get who on loan that plays Raphinha's position? Rashford. Nobody to consolidate Yamal's position.
no, of course there's somebody Badger. I think it's
We are talking about Barcelona getting good players, quality players to play Raphinha's position. Nico Williams was supposed to sign for Barcelona. It was almost done. Everybody knew it was almost done. But with the fact that they could not register him if he eventually signed, he had to opt to stay. It was almost done. So now, Raphinha is not receiving the love he's supposed to get from Barcelona, the respect, the honor, as their top scorer, as everything. Then he now wants the world to give him recognition. Over who?
okay. So just Gucci. Do you think Barcelona giving Raphinha or pushing him in front of the Ballon d'Or has really affected him for not getting enough recognition in the FIFA debate and also the Ballon d'Or?
But I feel that's a very bullock attitude from that's a very bullock attitude coming from especially from his club. So Barcelona no really rate the guy like that because they give him that rating. If they rate him enough, I feel that guy has really done a lot. He has committed a lot. We have seen what he did. This man has a Spanish club. He also scored against Almighty Real Madrid. We saw what he did. He scored 5 goals for them. Also scored hat trick against Bayern Munich. We saw how impeccable that man has been in the pitch. I feel that man should be giving this. They give him this enough PR we need because first of all, your club can push you high. They have to push you, take you to where it is necessary for them to see you. Your club will push you that high, just as Chelsea now. See who will push Palmer, but they give them that high. Now that Palmer now, we also Palmer was nominated there. We saw him. They brought him out for the FIFA. It was among the FIFA Pro best. You see, because we don't push them there. Now they don't see him say yes. I think this guy get the quality issue, but they did not give him that. They don't give him that coverage. All we see there was Lami Yamal. Now they give the.
So you feel like Barcelona not giving him enough really affect
Yes, I think yes. They're not giving that. That's
so big deal. What else to talk about? Dembele winning the FIFA the best. Do you think do you think he deserves the award?
Yeah, sure. But the Billy deserved it. That's very, very true.
So why do you think he deserves the award?
Because he had an outstanding season with PSG. We all know how he plays. He's a very fantastic player. It was one of the reasons why PSG won the Champions League last season. So definitely deserved it.
So, but do you like everybody now? Don't forget so soon. Say, Raphinha have still contribution last season for club and country, but still yet we not really like people like he gets disrespected from from Barcelona, the fans, and also some people now they say, okay, this is going to win the award. ahead of Dembele because if Momo could judge am normally, if na when we dey talk about that year we see Ronaldo and Messi dey win am, they dey use good competitor to dey win am.
Yeah.
So now you don't feel like the award suppose due to say Raphinha fine they don't give Raphinha Ballon d'Or. See they suppose even give at least this they must give Raphinha this award too. They share am because so you want tell me now say all the goals and effort wey he give last season na waste.
No, not really. He actually tried. He tried best for Baka, but the problem, as he said, was Baka himself. Baka no see. I feel maybe no currently now the way they view this award stuff, maybe there are a little bit of politics in it, and we all know players. The way they get players get nominated for this awards are through how you get engagements, how you take your all those kind of stuff, how your club take big reach, if the player himself get the PR. I don't know. Raphinha is not a player that has PR personally, but in terms of performance, he performed than a lot of players in that list. But against Dembele, I don't think he can stand against Dembele because Dembele personally, he was involved in. He had a goal against Arsenal. He was involved in. He had a good contribution till
From last year January to
PSG won the Champions League. So definitely he deserved it.
But Jay, we see this man Raphinha and also Hansi Flick because I feel like the reason why Barcelona don't really push Raphinha that much because see at some point Barcelona won't be one send Raphinha normally before. Once he came around, he turned the whole thing. All of us consider Raphinha to a different person entirely.
Yeah.
From wasteful dog to somebody who's very, very important in the squad. So do you think from that selling point he affects he affects the player they supposed to give him?
Okay, for example, now Chelsea won the ICC, the International Club Cup, and Joao Pedro scored more goals than Kopama. We have players that perform better than Kopama. But why is Kopama in the list and not Joao Pedro? If you are going to say, okay, because anybody that you ask, why is Kopama in the list? Oh, Chelsea won the International Club Cup. But who is the player that was the best Chelsea player in the cup competition? Was it Kopama? It was not Kopama. But Kopama is one representing Chelsea. It's because just like you said, you said politics are involved. Now Barcelona is looking at Yama. Yama is our future. We can sell merchandise with this guy, JC, and currently there's no footballer in the world that has sold more merchandise for their club than Yama. No, so they are now looking at the politics. They are doing the X and O's. Raphinha, he can leave at any time. We are currently in search of a replacement for him. So why would we work hard to give someone that is leaving our club Ballon d'Or? What benefit does it bring to us? So that's why I keep saying that if you tell me Raphinha is supposed to be the list, of course, even the list is not even credible like that because how can Mbappe make podium and doesn't make the FIFA Pro 11? Look at the mathematics. The list is not even credible. So should Raphinha be in the list? Yes. But these days they are using what they call politics and eye tests. That's why they tell you Rodri will win the Ballon d'Or. But Vinicius cannot win the Ballon d'Or because of eye tests. So that's it.
Okay, so Jay, I have one question for you. So we have been seeing a lot of narrative online whereby people say why Benja Jubilee take that place. What you when pass come ahead of like what you talk about that one?
Should Jubilee be in the list? Naturally, no. Because as a Real Madrid fan, what did he do last season? What did he achieve last
season? Not like what did he do?
What are his records that makes him be in the FIFA Pro 11 over someone like Raphinha? I don't know. Vitia is okay. So I don't know what made him be in the list over Raphinha. But like we were saying earlier before the show, if Pedri can be in that list, I have no issue with Jude Bellingham being in the list. What's Pedri actually? How many matches did he play last season? What's his contribution? What are the stats that brought him there? At least Jude, in all honesty, okay, he didn't win any trophy, but you know his goals and assists. Double digits for both.
Hold on. Sorry to cut you off. I think for me personally, I think we are supposed to be seeing this man lose because that man was outstanding for PSG last season. That man scored in every single big games. That guy, even at this Asta, that guy, and even though this man said Joan Neves too. But I don't know how come Bellingham was able to get past those people.
That's the politics.
That's the politics because who is Fabian Ruiz? Like in world football,
yes.
Can he pull in the stats?
PR for that guy.
Can he pull in the recognition for?
Bellingham started the season early. He started with like early goals, He did make headlines. He was getting Ballon d'Or shouts and was making, So I feel those are the factors they used in nominating him, which is not right. Looking at Raphinha now, I felt had a consistent season. He was one of the people that made Barca to reach the semi-final. Yes,
Yes,
Barca,
yes.
and they won La Liga last season. He was one of their most consistent player last season.
And a big game players as well.
A very big
A
game
very big
player.
game player.
So I feel he not having that PR and he does not make headlines that much. One of the reasons why Bellingham is getting over him with this kind of awards.
So what let's talk about what we just said.
It's very true. Because look at the politics. For me, I see no reason why Joao Neves should not
And in the
be.
fact he plays for Madrid.
Joao Neves should not be. I see no reason why. And then yes, they are pandering to Real Madrid and the fact that they are the biggest club in the world. They are pandering to that media because they omitted Mbappe from the FIFA Pro after putting Mbappe in the podium. So there's no way they would omit another Real Madrid player from that list. They have to be representative for Real Madrid in that list. So that's the politics.
So for me personally, I think I would choose Jan Neves or even Fabian Ruiz over in Bellingham because last season, if I was to talk about general performance, man, I didn't know really anything last season. So PSG, we saw how invisible they were last season because those people were impeccable last season. Every competition that league everywhere they beat you with love. they beat you, they package you. So guys, so leave in the comments. So what do you think about the FIFA the best? And what do you think Rafa should be like? Barcelona need to work on giving that man his praise and in accolade he deserve. So guys, please do the comment here. Thank you.